if root 2 is equal to 1.4142, then root of root 2 minus 1 upon root 2 plus 1 is equal to A. 2.4142, B. 5.8282, C. 0.4142 or D. 0.1718. So you see, we have root, we have decimals. So if we are going to solve it exactly in the traditional procedure, it is going to be very complex. Our objective is to solve the question but without getting much into the mathematical complications. How can we do it? Let's see. Let us write down the question first, which is root 2 minus 1 upon root 2 plus 1, and there is a root on the entire expression. Now, how are we going to solve it? You see, we have root in the denominator. That means we have to rationalize the denominator. How can we rationalize the denominator? Multiply the denominator with root 2 minus 1 as well as the numerator with root 2 minus 1. Now let us solve this. This is equal to, in the numerator we have root 2 minus 1 into root 2 minus 1 can be written as root 2 minus 1 whole square divided by denominator we have root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1, which is as per the identity A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. So here we get root 2 whole square minus 1 whole square, which is equal to root of root 2 minus 1 whole square upon 2 minus 1, which is equal to root of root 2 minus 1 whole square upon 1, which can be simply discarded. Nothing is written means already in the denominator it is 1. So we get root of root 2 minus 1 whole square. Now if you look at this, here again we can have an identity that says A minus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB. Yes, we can use it to expand. But if we expand it, it is going to get complex. Without expanding, we are going to solve it, and that too very easily. Just see. This can be written as root 2 minus 1 whole square to the power 1 by 2. Why? Because nth root of A is equal to A to the power 1 by n. And here nothing is written, that means we have the second root. So second root becomes here 1 by 2. Now why are we doing it? Just to make the things easier for us. Becomes root 2 minus 1 to the power 2 into 1 by 2. 2 and 2 cancels out and we get root 2 minus 1. Now what was the value of root 2? Root 2 is given as 1.4142. Let's substitute this value. 1.4142 minus 1, which is equal to 0.4142. So the option number C is correct, and that is our final answer. So see, without getting much into the complicated calculations, we solved it, and that is the trick. That is how you have to do it in your exams. Otherwise, you may get your answer wrong. Believe me, study mere, not anymore.